Good snowy afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I'm coming to you live today from Wasaga Beach, Ontario. So it was a very snowy morning, very snowy. Oh my goodness. Well over 12 inches, 30 centimeters. I don't know, longer than my ruler. We had a lot of snow. So what this is, oh, this is an 18-inch ruler, but it's also 45 centimeters. So yes, I'm going to say over 30 centimeters of snow that we had. So lots and lots of snow. It's definitely winter here, but that's okay. I am inside and we are going to be crafting, so it's all good. Welcome. If you are joining me here today, do say hello. And if you are a regular of Craft Spot, either live or on the replay, you will notice that things look slightly different. And that's because they are different. I have finally swapped my work tables. So I am now at what I used to point to as the back table and looking out the window. So the window is this way now instead of this way. And so I'm not positive we're staying here. We're here for now. We're testing this out. Um, but one thing that I have noticed, the way I've got things set up, and I don't know whether I can adjust this and still make it work. I'm trying to find a spot where I can set up my laptop and just leave it. Because uh, when I had to move it before, I was always, unplugging and replugging and, possibly, probably tripping over wires and all that sort of thing. So I'm trying to find a spot where I can get it set up and it can just sit there. So this spot right now is kind of that, but you can see here white, and I've got my background blurred because if I take the blurred background off, those overhead lights in the back are very, very bright and very, very distracting coming out of my head and stuff. But I can't turn them off because there's one switch for the whole area here, the whole room, and there's a beautiful light right there over top of my head that means that we can probably see what I'm crafting, which is a good thing. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but for now, we are here. I'm just rearranging this light because I don't know. I have a new light because I have a new camera stand because the old one you will remember was crumbling all over my desk. So I do have a new camera stand. That's a good thing. Uh, but anyway, enough of all of that. We will figure it out as we go. So, important information. The Cyber Paper Pumpkin sale is on now, but only for a few more days. It ends on, I believe, December the 9th. Might be the 10th, but don't wait till then. Do it now. If you um if you know Paper Pumpkin, if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, if you like Paper Pumpkin, if you want to try Paper Pumpkin, get it now. It's on sale. It's their cyber sale, and it's a very nicely discounted sale. So, or very, there's a big discount. Whatever. It's a good thing. Just get it. Just do it because Paper Pumpkin is awesome. It just seems to get better and better every single month. And you can get a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month prepaid that has tremendous discounts on right now. So check that out. And if you are wondering how to find Paper Pumpkin, I have put it in some of my social posts recently and some of my emails. If you go to my website and look up Paper Pumpkin, pretty sure it will get you to where you want to go. And if you're having trouble or you just want, the easy button, just send me a quick message and I will send you the link. And then you just push on the link and boom, you're good. But do it soon because this sale will be ending. The other big news, product of the month. Woohoo! It has launched. We have been waiting for this because we as demonstrators anyway heard about this. Oh, I'm going to say early summer. It's quite a while ago. We heard that it was coming and little snippets about it. So it is here now. It started in at the beginning of December. So every month, if you purchase $100 of anything at all, Paper Pumpkin doesn't qualify. We'll just throw that in. But Paper Pumpkin past kits and the add-ons, like the dies and things, those do count, but not the subscription because that's truly you're paying all at once, but it's a monthly payment. So you have to place a one order, $100 or higher, and that will unlock the opportunity to purchase the product of the month. And from now through the end of April, the product of the month is only $5. Start the car. It's a steal. Um, it will be $7 in the future, but there was this happy little misprint in the new mini catalog for Canada, and it said $5. So Stampin' Up has said, "Yep, that's on us." And so Canada, you get a deal from now till the end of the mini catalog, which is the end of April. So extra bonus for us. It's worth $7, but actually, it's worth a lot more than that, but to pay $7 is still a great deal. But for now, we get it for just $5. So it is out there for this month. I will tell you that it is designer series paper and it's beautiful. It's all blues. So you know me. I was right on that first day I could do that. I put my order in because it's a while supplies last kind of deal. So the product of the month is it's exclusive. You will never see it for sale, and it is only while supplies last. Now, if supplies happen to carry over into January and you don't order in December and you do order in January, you could select the December product of the month if you prefer it over the January product of the month. But there's going to be a new one in January. So, you know, you might want to just order every month and get every product of the month because I think they're going to be awesome. But this first one is certainly it's beautiful. It's beautiful paper. So full pack of 12 by 12 designer series paper, and you can have it for just $5 when you place $100 order, which if there's anything you want, you were probably going to do that anyway. So now you get a bonus for doing it. So check it out. It's all fabulous. Okay, time for some crafting. Shall we head down to the the adventure zone? Yeah. Okay, so here's something that's kind of new. This is just the new setup, and I'm liking this because the camera is mounted and it's just a nice size and it's right here, and I didn't have to do a headstand to get it this way. And so this is something good. So we'll see how this part goes. Anyway, for today, I thought we would make some bottle tags. Thought I had two samples to share, but I seem to have lost one already. And that didn't take long. Maybe I did only have one. I'm not certain. But if you are on my email list and you have been making the projects for the 12 weeks of Christmas, you have seen a photo of this. And if you got the kit, you've possibly even made this. This was, I want to say week 9, I think. It was mine. I designed this one and I did 9, so I'm I'm putting that one together that way. I'm pretty sure it was 9. I don't think it was 6. No, it was 9. So anyway, this is just a sample that I thought I would bring in to show you kind of what I'm about to do. So you can use anything. This is an awesome way to go into your bits bucket, your Christmas bits bucket, and scoop out some things and use them up, which I've done here. Look, I've got some polar bears, I've got some snowman hats, and some tags. So far more bits there than I need right now, but we will get started. So this is 3 by 11, okay? And I've scored it at 3 inches. And then I am just going to, I'm using my 1 3/4 inch punch. You can use something a little bit smaller if you want, or you can use a die, whatever you have around to poke a hole in here. And I am going to put that right to the back. I think that will be okay. And then so it's a little bit closer to the fold, but we've got a nice secure part here, okay? This is going to fold so that it dangles on a bottle. I used to call these wine tags, but someone said, "Oh, I don't need any of those. I don't drink." And so I don't give gifts of wine. It's like, well, put it on a bottle of oil, nice oil, olive oil, or flavored oil, or a bottle of vinegar, or a bottle of grape juice or soda pop or anything. It's just a bottle tag. It doesn't have to be a wine bottle. But anyway, this is not going to work well because I don't have enough space, but it would sit over the neck of the bottle and it would fold and dangle down. That's not a good demo, but I don't happen to have a wine bottle right here, which is probably a good thing. Well, depends on your point of view. Maybe it's not a good thing. Maybe it would be great to have a wine bottle right here. However, trying to do some work. So, okay, so I'm going to set those aside. And then, so all you do is you just decide what you want. And I don't really know exactly what I want just yet, but I do know that Mr. Snowman needs a hat. So I punched these from a punch. I've gone into my retired stash of Christmas uh, stamp sets and punches and things to pull out a few pieces. And then I have perhaps a bit of a box because it's not, when I say my bits box, it's usually just a little, um, I don't know, like a little container that I collect my bits in. However, for Christmas, it's a full-on box. Now it does have some projects in there. I put that hat on there, and all of a sudden, this looks like a girl snowman. I don't know why that thought just crossed my mind, but this looks like a man snowman because he's got a tie on. But all of a sudden, that looks like a girl. I am just going to grab a marker because I realize their noses are not colored. We really do want their noses colored, I think. Okay, so not sure that Timid Tiger's dark enough, which is the first one that I grabbed. So I've got this other one. I think we're gonna go right to the pumpkin pie. I usually use a pumpkin pie marker for snowman noses. And I'm just going to color it in. Quick and easy, but it makes a big difference, doesn't it? And maybe we'll give her a little color on her buttons. Maybe with strawberry slush, because that's in the container that I grabbed. Oh, and we could give her some pink lips too. Now she's definitely a girl, isn't she? There we go. All good. So then, and after all that, I'm not even sure I'm going to use her. I guess I could. I could put them both on, couldn't I? I put them both on. And then you can do a tag with a sentiment or something on the top. And I have these polar bear guys. I don't know which polar bears I want to use, but I want to just use one polar bear and put a polar bear on a circle. Or maybe we'll move on. No, well, I need a different color circle, don't I? Okay, we're just going to set that aside for a moment and we'll sort of think on that. But look what else I have. I have some snowflakes here. So I had been cutting some things And so I had, this is from the Snowflake Kisses uh, bundle, and I just set the dies out, and every time I run something through, just do that, and I could skip a segment, or I could move these guys up a little bit. Boo, do, 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 do. So see, you just kind of you just play. How great is that, right? So here's maybe what we will try. We will grab a sentiment. Let's see what we have here. Thought I got a couple things. Yes. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, make merry. I was thinking would be a good sentiment. This is from the Keeping Tradition stamp set. This is not actually from my stash per se. I mean, it is, but this is still current. So if you're looking for a fun set that is awesome for scrapbooking, I bought this for scrapbooking uh, first because it's got this great big Christmas and uh, big letters and things on here. This is actually, it is bigger than, well, maybe it's not. I thought it was a little bit bigger. Where is Celebrate? No, it's pretty much real size. Okay, never mind. It's this big, but lots of great words for scrapbook pages. And so that was what drew me to that. But of course, once you own a stamp set, it's just for crafting. It's not necessarily for scrapbooking or for card making or anything. And then we didn't actually end up using it in our club for December, but I will probably still use it for a page. So, okay, so I'm going to put that right down there, and I'm thinking perhaps I will go with, I could go with black, but I think I'm going to go with Night of Navy. I think that will be, I could probably go with Blueberry Bushel too, but we will just, we'll just do this with Night of Navy. You notice I have not glued anything down yet because if I mess this up, well, if you mess it up, you can just put a tag over it and then you have a layer. But if you don't mess it up, you can just stamp right onto your tag. Okay, I had a scrap piece of paper and I moved it. So let me just, oh, I have paper towel here. So I haven't quite worked out all the side bits yet for this setup. I did bring my trimmers over. They're kind of, they have a little bit of a home now off to the side of me, but I don't have my gems over here because the idea, you know, you got to start with an idea, right? So the idea is that I will craft and create on the table behind me where I always used to craft and create. And then I forgot to wet this. It's damp, a little damp, but it needs a rinse and a freshen up. Uh, yeah, so I haven't quite worked out where I'm going to keep the gems and some of those sorts of things. I do have adhesive up here, and I do have a trash bin. So, you know, we've started, but yeah, there's a few details to be worked out, all in good time, right? So if you have any thoughts on any of this, you know, you like it, you don't like it, you can't see, you can't hear, you can't, I don't know. Not sure, not sure that that's a realistic request, but I'm putting it out there. It is my request. So If you have any thoughts on this setup, you can let me know. It looks like I'm crooked on I think it's my tablet that's crooked though, actually. Something that I don't, I've started using my new tablet or newer because the old tablet was it was dying in the middle of my live, and then I wouldn't have, I didn't have enough stuff to keep me spotlighted, and then it would go back to my face, and then you couldn't see my crafting, and those fun little technical things. But so I'm using my new tablet, but the charger for the new tablet comes out the bottom. So I can't I can't stand it up the same way I could stand up my old one because the old one had the plug in the top. And I have tried reversing it. It will not completely flip round. I could put these on dimensionals, couldn't I? Let's pop these guys up. So I'm kind of got it propped up on a couple little buckets right now, but I'm not certain that's a good solution. It's just where we are at this moment. So there are still things that are being worked out, is the bottom line. Okay, I do have a take your pick tool. I also haven't quite worked out where everything will sit on the desk, so some things are kind of still not quite in the right places. You see me reaching across the camera. That's why, because something is not in a good spot just yet. If you're wondering about his arms, this is an old snowflake punch, and I just cut a couple of ooh, the snowflake bits off, and look, that's not so good. We need a little more glue on his arm. Oh, I'll leave it though. So there we go. Quick and easy if you have all your bits kind of out and about and around you and selected or at least considered. Then you just have to decide exactly what you want where. So there's one. I'll just set him over there. I don't think I'm going to use snowflakes on the next one. So I'm going to move this over here. And then what else did I find? I found, so here is some old designer series paper, whether you remember that or not. But it was fuzzy. And this piece is fuzzy. Yes. Yeah, their hats are actually a little bit fuzzy. Don't ask me what it was called. I could have told you. I did have the package in the box where I got this from, but I didn't look. So I apologize. I don't know the name of this paper. It's not available anymore. But it's kind of fun. So I thought it could make a fun little tag, couldn't it? Maybe we'll do this one this way. And I have a great big tag. This is from Christmas Labels, this was out last year. And I was thinking, hope your season is filled with magic, right? Make merry and magic and just some fun Christmas sentiments. It's the beauty of projects like this. You can just, go into your stash, and your bits bucket and just pull things out. Okay, so should we go with green? This is garden green. Maybe we'll use garden green on the poppy parade. Okay. Okay. Oh, your season is magic. And I'm gonna put this on a bit of an angle. I think, yes. I think that's how it's supposed to go. It's how it's gonna go. Hope your season is filled with magic. There we go. Give that a bit of a wipe. Hopefully this is still wet enough that it will clean it. Okay. And you can, of course, add gems. I have some gems on this one. I didn't put any on here yet. We might have to go back and do that. It's always the fun part. Okay. I think that I will glue these flat and then we'll pop up the sentiment on this one. Santa has his list. He's checking it twice. Go. Well, if you are interested in my card class this month, I can ship it to you anywhere. The kit I can ship anywhere in Canada. The PDF tutorial is available anywhere around the world. And you can get that for free with a $45 order, or you can purchase the kit for just $25 plus $5 to ship it to you. And then we get together virtually. We are getting together early this year. We're getting together on Tuesday, December 16th, because normally my card class would be the Christmas Eve. Didn't really seem like a good time. We will also do mystery stamping early this month because that's a popular one and people don't like to miss it. But it would fall on Christmas night, I believe it was. So yeah, okay, let me grab some gems because we need some bling, right? What we have, I'm thinking perhaps these faceted snowflakes. Woo, those might work, eh? Those, especially on this one. Silver, red. Is this red? This red would almost go, wouldn't it? Probably coordinate okay. And some silver. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this, shall we? Oh, these are fun. Right in there. Oh, out to the edge over here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And this one, I don't know that I want the blue. Let's go with the silver for these. And we are just going to sprinkle these onto here. We will put them all up in the sky area. We won't put any down near the snowman. We go. Look at that. We didn't use the polar bears. Could put him on something. How are we doing for time? We have time to make another one? Another two? One or two, maybe? We'll leave those out. Look. Uh, hmm. There's a Santa and a stocking, but those are different reds. That's Poppy Parade. Okay, I had a bunch of things. Maybe we should just go with the Santa and a polar bear. Does that what do you think? Not really, right? It's not quite the look we're after. What do I have over here? I have so many bits. You would think I could figure this out. Let's just see. Look, here's a little bits bucket that I have not cleaned up, and this is not all Christmas, but I do see a tree. What else do we have? Look, a season of wonder and happiness. We have several of those. Maybe we should use one of those. Here's a whole bunch more trees. Look at all these trees. We have lots of trees in here. What does this one say? Peace and joy. The white tree could go behind the green tree. Love and joy. These are more for cards, I think, than tags. Even if it is a wine tag. Okay. But we do have trees. We do have poinsettias. Where's my Santa? Could do Santa. I don't know that I could do the tree. Oh, maybe a white tree? Hmm. Not positive. Let's poke a hole in the sky first, shall we? Don't just move all these things to the side a little bit. Oh, that's a bit of a fuzzy punch. Come back, Santa. He's got green mittens. Lots of these. These trees are from last year, and they should have been on adhesive sheets. It would have been a lot easier to put those down, but they're not. And where's my white tree? This is not, clearly not the same white tree, so it would be going on blue. Not positive about that. What's this tree look like? This tree, yeah, not loving that. Could do a big, oh, nope. Okay, I am not doing really well here. Where am I? For all the bits that I have, I could just do some, I could put snowflakes on this one. I have snowflakes, maybe snowflakes again, right? Where did I put them? Over here. Just do Santa with a bunch of snowflakes, maybe. Have some itty bitty snowflakes. Something like that. And then maybe what did I cut? I do have another one of these big ones. Oh, then we need more space, don't we? Have to put these up higher, which we certainly could do. Move Santa up a bit. Put that down. That looks very large, though. I also have, oh, dee-do. It's okay. Nobody panic. Look what we have. We have started the next box of tag sentiment bits. I shared pretty much all of these that I had at my November retreat. This one might work. This is a good one. Maybe. Does it look too big, too white, too stark? It looks very large, doesn't it? Maybe just the old with love punch. That might be better. But what shall we say? Let's see what we have to say here. Where's it? Oh, we've got make merry, or there was something. Um, we could just do make merry. We could say magic. Magic would fit. Celebrate? How about celebrate? Cheer. Too many choices. How about be merry? Look at that. We have be merry too in here. Or believe. Maybe believe. I love believe is my word. I think most of you know that. But I love believe. And it's Santa. So I think that is perfect. Okay, I'm going to put that onto a block. Oh, that block looks like it could stand to be cleaned a little bit, doesn't it? I'm going to put it on the block straight, hopefully. There we go. And then, what do you think? Red? Maybe real red. Just pop of Christmas happening. My still look at all this workspace I have in the camera. I love this. This is uh this is a new treat. Ooh, look at that. That's a really nice font. I should use this more often. Oh, so here's the problem. When you don't have actual spaces where you know you want to put things, then you sort of stack them. They go on funny angles, then everything starts to slide off, but I saved it. I think we're good. Okay, let's close this so we don't get stuff everywhere. Make Mary could have worked as well, but hey, just going to put, oh, look. Oscar, this is Oscar's paw. This is Oscar's other paw. Now we have his back. Hey, come on. You need to come out of here. Get down. Get down. Sorry about that. Messing up my perfect camera space. I think he thinks it's dinner time. It's getting closer. He doesn't want me to forget. He's very good at reminding. Don't forget, Mom, dinner time's coming. Whoopsie. This one, yeah, use my ticket. Those others, I think, 'cause they're getting a little small, and my fingers are getting gluey. Okay, so here's a little trick if you haven't seen this. The little putty end, you just pick that up, get your glue right on the end there, and then you can just plunk that right down where you want it. A little bit too much glue on there, so I'm just going to come in and wipe some of that off. Okay. This green glue is It's such good glue. You need just the smallest little dab, especially for something as tiny as these snowflakes. Oops. My fingers are sticky. I should have used this sooner. But there we go. We're good. Okay, and then shall we pop Santa up? We could pop him up, couldn't we? Well, that looks a little slow to focus when I hold that way up there, isn't it? Okay, wait, this will be okay here. My dimensionals. Probably fine, right? On the edge a little bit. Apparently I did not. Okay. If you enjoy this video and you think you have some friends or some acquaintances or Facebook people that might enjoy it, I would love to have you share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video. That would help get my small business uh, out and about so that we can share all this creative fun with others. Santa up a little higher than I want him. So I'm just going to pull this up. Feels like I'm pulling cardstock. I did a little bit, but we still have lots of sticky stuff left on it, so we'll be good. Okay, there we go. And then let's bring in these snowflakes again and put some of these on here. We do red snowflakes. Maybe. I don't know. I know it will work with the silver one. So let's maybe just, we'll go with safe. There we go. This card doesn't seem to want to go back in the package. There we go. Okay, so let's clear some of these things out of the way. Just scooch them all off to the side. We'll get rid of the snowflakes now. We didn't end up using, oops. Yes. Okay, set that over there. Bring these in a little more central. Are we all back, all in the camera that's getting in the camera? Get rid of get the riffraff off the edge. There we go. Okay, and I will do this and come back in here. So there we go. A few bottle tags, wine tags, olive oil tags, fancy vinegar tags, soda pop tags, whatever you want, any kind of bottle, anything with a narrow neck that you could put this over that then gets wide, because if it's narrow all the way down, it would slide right through, I suppose, but you get the idea, right? Yes. So quick and easy. And this way you don't have to buy a bag. You can save the environment. You can make these as personal as you like. You can put a to and from on it. You can customize it however you wish and just have some fun with it. Alrighty. So that's today's project. I hope you like it. And as I said, if you did enjoy it, if you would share this video, I would really appreciate it. And as we get closer to Christmas, we will continue to craft for a little bit yet. We will not be crafting, uh, I guess, Christmas Eve. No, Christmas Day. Probably take that one off, but I will certainly still be here next week for sure. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to crafting with you again really soon. Bye for now.